This is another session of Toxic Tuesday.
You're a winner. Whether we realize it or not, we are born winners. Life is always going to throw losses at you, but it's how you overcome and how you go on and how you become better and stronger and wiser. And walking away from a lot of negative energy makes you those things. I promise you. So let it be. It's not worth it. Tonight on Toxic Tuesday, episode 57, we're going to be talking about negative energy. No matter where you go, no matter where you are, no matter where you look, there it is. TV, news, social media, family, friends, co-workers, within ourselves. It's always there. So tonight we're going to talk about identifying that negative energy, why it's important to dismiss that negative energy and protect your positive energy with peace. Let's talk about it.
Y'all can have the dramatics. I got stuff to overcome from the evident addicts, yeah, from the basement to addicts.
Hello, my beautiful people. It's the King Omar Sharif. I welcome you back to another Toxic Tuesday where we turn our bad into good situations. Toxic Tuesdays are all about you, your mind, your body, your soul. I believe if we can control those three things, we'll find happiness. Before we get started, I just want to give a special thank you to you, whether you're a new viewer or not. And to everyone else, I want to thank you for subscribing and showing support and being here with me on this growth journey as I continue to spread love and information into the world. And listen, it doesn't cost you a penny for a subscription. When you grow, I grow. Let's go, y'all. So tonight we're talking about negative energy. And as I mentioned in the intro, it's everywhere we go. If somebody doesn't like you, what are they going to do? Give you negative energy. If somebody doesn't love you anymore, what are they going to do? Give you negative energy. When you're at work and somebody's power tripping and wants to have control over you, what are they going to do? Give you negative energy. If you have a bad relationship with somebody else who's trying to control you, that's another place where you can have negative energy. When you're co-parenting with your children's mother or father, that could be a place of negative energy. So, as I mentioned, no matter where we are, no matter where we go, negative energy is definitely there. And just being in the world, y'all, and watching TV, what sells? What gets the most viewage, right? It's the negative energy. It's the fighting. It's the arguing. It's the craziness that's going on and being recorded. It's the images of people, in particular us, that are being portrayed to society and to the rest of the world that really doesn't identify with us and where we come from and who we are as people. They portray negative energy. And the rest of the world just eats it up. Look at them, look what they're doing. And you know, it sells. So with all this negativity going around us, I just wanted to share why we need to protect our peace, protect ourselves from all this negative energy. It's going to be hard to fight, especially if you're the one that's negative. Especially if you're the one that's always complaining and always seeing the downside to things versus seeing the bright side to things. And there's always a bright side, y'all. I tell y'all often on this channel that perception is everything. And when you have negative energy around you, they could bring your energy down. They could drop you lower. And that's something that we got to identify. We got to be able to see, like, man, every time I'm around this person, they got something bad to say. Every time I'm around this person, they got something disrespectful to say. Every time I'm around this person, there's no light to be gained. There's no light to feel. So what do I need to do? You need to remove yourself from the situation. I always like to give people an opportunity to let them know, hey, this ain't working for me. And if you want to make some adjustments, if you can, then we can stay together. We could work. We could be together. We can enjoy life together. But if you can't, I got to remove myself. When you walk into your home, that should be a peaceful place because like I mentioned, negativity is everywhere. But if negativity is meeting you at the door, what you going to do about it? You going to say, honey, I'm home? Or you going to walk in there and say, I got to deal with this craziness again? You know? What are you going to do? And that's relationship wise, right? And stop letting people control you because like I said, 9 times out of 10, that person is not a happy person. 9 times out of 10, that person doesn't have any control in their lives. So if you're an individual that's so in love and wants your relationship to work, even though you know you got a bad captain of the ship and you're headed directly towards a storm or directly towards another boat or directly towards something that's going to be some wreckage, you got to find a new ship. You got to abandon ship. You got to go, all right, before that crash takes place. So don't let anybody control you, especially if they're not leading you, they're not motivating you. When somebody is able to add to you, I don't view that as somebody trying to control you. I view that as somebody that sees potential in you, knows that you may not have come from the most opportunistic situation, and they want to be there to see you grow. That's what it's supposed to be, right? Not somebody saying, you ain't this, you ain't that, you ain't never gonna be nothing. Like, nobody want to hear all that. How is that gonna motivate me? Now, for some, it does motivate people. You like, you know what, I'm gonna show you, but not everybody is designed that way. That's not what gets everybody's clocks ticking. That's not everything that fuels the tank. Sometimes you just need to feel love. Sometimes you just need to feel care. And that's why you need to protect your emotional well-being, your well-being overall, because what you feel on the inside definitely affects what's going on the outside. And it shows. I want to be a light to people. I want to light the room up when I walk in. I want to light the block up when they see me walking down it. No matter where I am, I want to light up a stage. I want to light up this camera. I want to be light. I want to combat the darkness. I want to combat the negativity because it's out there. And that's why I do these shows. That's why I project these messages out to y'all, because we got to fight for the light, like my great cousin and therapist, Elijah, always says. So that's one thing that we need to do. Another thing that I always tell you guys, you got to have boundaries in your life. Now, when people want to be negative and they want to call you out your name, or they trying to poke the bear, or they want to fight you, or whatever the case may be, put those boundaries in place, all right? Protect your peace, because one thing that a bad temper will do, it will get you in a bad situation. You could win that fight, but that doesn't mean that you're going to win in life, because you could go to jail. Somebody could want some revenge because their feelings or whatever is crushed, they embarrassed. Now they got to prove to themselves and to whoever else may have seen it, whoever else may have heard about it. All right, I got to do something. I got to show them tough. Like, what that's going to do, that's going to take you out your situation. That's going to take you out of reaching your goals in life. You got something bad to say it. It's all right. It's all right. Say what you want to say. My feelings not hurt. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. Because I look at my life, I look at my light, I look at your life, and I look at where you are and your darkness and what's coming out your mouth. What that's going to do for me? Absolutely nothing. Can't faze me. I don't care what you call me. It ain't going to do nothing to me, because I look at what I got to lose, right? You think you can win a fight, but there's a lot to lose. You think you want to retaliate, but there's a lot to lose. And what that's going to do to your positive energy, you allow negative energy to enter your life, for one. Once you recognize that negative energy, you allowed it to stay there and linger and continue instead of removing yourself or removing that negative energy, which is always the right answer. But you allowed it to eat at you. You allowed yourself to believe the things that people are saying about you. Don't let no words hurt you. Don't let no words bother you. Don't let reputation of feeling like I got to prove myself to the world take you out of a winning situation. You're a winner. Whether we realize it or not, we are born winners. Life is always going to throw losses at you, but it's how you overcome and how you go on and how you become better and stronger and wiser. And walking away from a lot of negative energy makes you those things. I promise you. So let it be. It's not worth it. Winning one night can have you messed up for the rest of your life. Believe that. And that's losing. So what comes with all this negative energy? A bunch of nonsense. Stress, which is one of your killers that breaks down your body inside out. I mean, organs, have your blood messed up, all types of stuff. Anxiety. Shout out to my sister, Tati Coakley. She did a whole episode with me talking about anxiety and how it can really ruin where you are in life and where you're headed in life, which is why you need to manage it better. Go check that out if you missed it. You also have things like energy exchange, which is big. We're talking about energy, right? We're talking about negative energy. So here you are, waking up, feeling all good. Oh my God, thank you, Creator, for another beautiful day. I love you so much. Because y'all know that's a blessing, right? Every day is one. But then here comes that negative person. Here comes that negative energy. And when you exchange that energy and you receive it and you hold on to it and you allow it to mess up your day, then that energy is shifting that whole attitude that you just had when you woke up that morning. You can have it. I don't want it. Keep it. I got somebody in my life that goes out of her way to try to affect my day. No matter how nice I am. Oh, you look gorgeous today. Oh, you look beautiful today. Oh, I don't even want to say what I was going to say, but tell her she looks pretty. Right? Tell her. When I talk about co-parenting, that's what I'm talking about. You could try, and they deny. Okay, I tried, but you know what? I'm not gonna let you into all this happiness, all this joy that's just boiling and bubbling inside of me. I'm not gonna let you do that. So I gotta make sure that my crown don't fall down and do what I gotta do what's best for me. Some people just love to be miserable. Some people just love to complain. That don't mean you gotta be there to listen. That don't mean you gotta be there to receive it. Reject it. Tell them you have it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pray for you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pray that you get to a place where you release all that negative energy and you see how harmful it is to you. Because it's very harmful. Perception is your peace, but it also could be your unhappiness, and it could also be the war that you're fighting every single day. And we gotta win this war if we fighting one, y'all. I don't wanna see you lose one. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. Say this with me. Life is a battle. But I know if I try hard enough, I can win that war. Life is a battle, but I know if I try hard enough, I can win that war. And I receive peace. This is a different one, y'all. I switched it. I receive peace. And anybody that doesn't want to make me happy, I let them go. I receive peace. And anybody that doesn't want to make me happy, I let them go. I'm over here making that up as we shooting, y'all. This is something that's not written down, but it's just something that's in me. It's something that I deal with. You know what I mean? And if I got to deal with people like that, I'm going to do it with my head up, chin high, smile on my face. And that's honesty. That's my truth. That's not me trying to anger anybody. I just don't want anybody to anger me. Because when you got too much anger inside of you, there's no telling what you're capable of doing. That's when you need to go get that management. There's no telling what somebody that's angry at themselves, angry at you, angry at everybody, angry at the world. You that angry? All right, I gotta let you be angry by yourself. I can't be here to see it no more. Because all you doing is hurting yourself, and you definitely not about to hurt me. I ain't about to be in that position. I pray for you. Creator bless. These are growth pains, I guess you could say. Growth pains, right? But I'm enjoying these growth pains because I'm learning, I'm getting better. From the first time I started these videos just over a year ago to where I am now, I'm able to see the progress. But me telling people that I wanted to do this, or people seeing my first videos, they probably laugh. They probably say it's not worth watching. They probably say it's not worth listening to. Or ain't nobody gonna listen to that. Don't nobody really want to have some positive change in their life. So what they'll do is put all their doubt, all their fears, all their sadness, and project them onto you. Don't allow nobody to do that. Live your dream. Spread your wings. This is what the Creator really has designed and is what's meant for us. For us to live our dreams. For us to be powerful within our purpose. For us to reach and teach and help each other. And grow and be enlightened. And be ready to shine. It's time for your mind to shine. That's what life is about. So when you share your dreams, and that's why they probably say you shouldn't really share them with people. It be the people that know you best that say, man, go get a job. It be the first ones. Man, that boat has sailed on you. Go get a job. nah, I don't see this for you. Because if I ain't buying it, I don't think nobody else gonna buy it. That's why they say don't share your dreams with people. Because they'll be the first one to pop a pin in that balloon. Pop! They'll be the first ones to do it. And then walk off with a smile on their face. Or when you're not looking, have a smile on their face. Because they know that they're trying to drag you down and bring you down because they don't have the go and the know-how to go ahead and do it themselves. So that's not something that you're going to allow. That's not something that you're going to be able to live with in the long run. Because when you look back, you're going to be like, man, I know I could have did that. I know what I bring to this table is going to allow people to eat. I know what I cook on this stove is food. It's spiritual food. It's mental food. And it's physical food. That's why I make these drinks. Yes, it's physical too. Mind, body, and soul control. 3 elements of life. I believe it. And I walk in that light. So those are just a few things how negative energy and negativity could enter into your life and change everything. It could change how you feel about yourself. It could change how you love yourself. It could change where you see yourself. And you don't want anybody else to have that kind of power over you. You would never forgive yourself if you say, you know what? I've just been somebody else's puppet. I've been somebody else's follower that never really wanted to see me win, that never really wanted to see me lead others and get through all the things that I've been through. Because no matter what you've been through, you can still enjoy life. You can still appreciate yourself. You can still love yourself. Don't believe nobody else's negative nonsense. That's all it is, negative nonsense. You don't have to receive that. We rejecting negative nonsense, all right? So while we're rejecting negative nonsense and all that craziness out there, I invite you to another challenge. Yes, the King Omar Sharif has another challenge, and this time it's going to be a detox challenge. I want you to detox from all the negative things that you welcome inside your life, whether it's TV, whether it's social media, whether it's a person. Take a day, or if you can go for an entire week, that would be beautiful. I'm not saying don't watch TV. I'm not saying don't go on your social media. But if you see something negative, don't entertain it. Don't sit there and watch it all the way through. If you know that it's heading somewhere where you're not going to elevate, then just scroll by or change the channel. So I got a detox challenge for you this week. If you're doing it, please put it into the comments. You can email me at thekingomarsharif@gmail.com. You can let me know about it there. And if you have a lot of negative energy in your life and you just don't know what to do or how to overcome it, email me at the secretscrollletter@gmail.com. That's secretscrollletter@gmail.com. It will be totally anonymous. I will not mention your name. But if I can share something with you that'll help you get through, I would love to do that for you. All right? So, with that being said, y'all, it's time for another Toast with the King. Toast time with the King. And yes, not only is it holiday season, but it's cranberry season, y'all. They brought the juice back. Yes, cranberries are back in season. And this is one of the very first juices that I started making because I started these shows last season. Well, last holiday season, okay? So, I'm so happy that they're back. Of course, cranberries are so good for you. This is cranberries, fresh cranberries, all right? Put them in a blender, liquefy it, add your water, couple of bottles of spring water, maybe 2.5 bottles, depending on the size of your blender. Add that honey, and it's on the what? It's on the money, yes indeed. So, toast time with the King, y'all. Raise your glasses if you got one. Raise your bottles of water if you got some, whatever you drinking. Hopefully it's something healthy for you and something that's not going to get you fatter and mess something up inside of you. But this toast tonight is going to be to us recognizing the negative people, the negative jobs, the negative entertainment that we allow into our lives. This is meant for us to be stronger, wiser, more loving to ourselves, kinder to ourselves, and rejecting all that negative energy. I believe in you. I need you to believe in you. Say this with me. I believe in me. I believe in me. Say this one too. I love me. I love me. And you got to love yourself so much that you got to do away with the negative people and the negative things that are messing up your energy. You got to get them out of your life. All right. So I believe in y'all. Okay. I love y'all. I really do. And I can't wait to talk to y'all next week. We are steamrolling into December, Christmas season, y'all. And I can't wait to talk to y'all next week. That's love. So good. This show is presented solely for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for the advice of a physician, professional coach, psychotherapist, or any other qualified professional. I can't thank you enough for watching all the way until the end, and trust and believe there's so much more to see and so much more to come. And you can start with this one or this one. Let's go, y'all. Thanks for the support.